Okay, so as you can see, this is powerful data that you can use to identify the right customer without wasting time. With that said, let's cover why Google Places. I have attached a PowerPoint presentation that talks about Google Places, and it's branded with your own name. In this case, we have opened Rebecca Hansbrough file. Okay, this one takes the customer by hand to identify the important aspects of Google Places, so the customer can understand why it's important for them to be listed, and also goes through all the features that the Google Places offers to the business owners. Also at the end, obviously you may want to go through the presentation, but at the end also, and this is for you too, no matter what you do, even if you follow to the letter all the instructions that Google itself has posted to create a successful listing, even if you do that, there's no way that you are going to be showing up in the first page of Google without doing some serious search engine optimization on page of the listing. Okay, so that's when we come in. So that's why we're not afraid to give this, because none of these tips that are being taught in the presentation are outside Google recommendations. So we educate the customer. It's important that they know they are going to be receiving this presentation on your behalf through our automated system that we're going to talk about a little bit later. So this presentation also has your name and contact number and your email address. Okay. Now, other thing that is not completely understood is that a business may not know how many new customers is going to get if he shows in the first page of Google. Now, one thing is for sure, 80% of the local searches are being conducted via Google, either using a desktop or laptop or mobile phone to search for local businesses. 80%. Okay? 20% is using maybe Yahoo Local or Bing Local, which is growing, by the way. And virtually nobody is using the Yellow Pages book anymore. Now, when we analyze the keywords, there's something that most of you don't know, because we have finished a study regarding this subject, because we did an experiment with the category petting zoos, and the data was not consistent, and something was going wrong. So we discovered that not all the data that it's being shown by the keyword tool of Google is true. Why? Let's analyze this example. If we come to Google, I have conducted a search for plumbers, Springfield, Massachusetts, in English, obviously, and in the United States. This is my result, 480. Let's go a little bit to the right. There. Okay? 480 local searches. Now, while that is a really good number, I mean, a plumber that has now visibility for people who is searching for plumbers in Springfield, Massachusetts. A plumber located in Springfield, Massachusetts will have now 480 monthly new possible clients that he can capture, obviously, if he does an effective promotion campaign or whatever. But this is the amount of new people every month that can become a new client for this plumber that shows up in the first page of Google for these keywords, for this keyword, plumber Massachusetts, right? So plumber Springfield, Massachusetts, I'm sorry. So it's quite a big amount. Now this data, like I show you here, 480 for local monthly searches, is being shown only for desktop and laptop devices right here. Now, we all know that a lot of people is using mobile devices. So of course, we're going to search for mobile, and we're going to obtain around 50 or more monthly, which adds up to 530, 540 people every month. Now, this data is not correct. This data is off by approximately 60 to 70%. And this is because Google, when they incorporated the suggest tool here, you all know that, no? When you start typing something, thanks to the geolocation IP technology, Google starts suggesting for local searches the relevant term in the listing. So Google starts gathering this data because of this suggestors tool. Okay? But when we when we gathered all the local searches for a particular keyword, which was petting zoo, in the United States, we got 60,000 results. Then we segmented the results by city, incorporating in our tool. Give me 1 second. So we got 60,000 results for petting zoo, and also dumped 8,000 cities of the US, which comprises for 92% of the whole population. Okay? The results that we gathered was that for local searches associated with cities, we had 35,000, leaving us 25,000 searches that were not associated with any city in particular. But as Google is so smart, we know that Google produces the most relevant results for local searches. So if I type Central and my computer is located in New York, the first result that Google is going to suggest is Central Park, right? Now, this means, and you don't have to, understand it, but what this means is that if I have 480 results for plumbers, Springfield, Massachusetts, I can pretty much say that around 800 people is looking monthly for a plumber in Springfield, Massachusetts. Now, if you ask any plumber, if they would be interested in having exposure, to 800 new people I'm sure they would jump on it if they understand their business. Because just one new customer, you know the plumbers, you know the industry, just one new customer pays off by far the fee that they would have to pay us to get them in the first page. So that pretty much does it. I'm going to continue with the video that you can look it down from this one. Okay, see you in a moment.